Very much, Cesar, and thank you, Mauro and Michelle. You are a perfect example of what our immigrant youth has to offer America. We are so proud of you. And let me agree with all the previous speakers. Today is a good day. Today shows that when you have a just cause, when you're willing to fight and sacrifice, the good guys do win. And I think today is a perfect example of that. And because of the good guys winning, today we are celebrating the Department of Homeland Security's announcement to grant broad prosecutorial discretion to the dreamers. But when you think about this policy, as important as it is only a first step. Not only should we not deport youth, we should not be deporting their parents either. And so we have a lot more work to be done. But this policy is a good policy. It will allow young people like Mauro and Michelle, who were brought to this country at a very young age, to remain in this country, which has become their home, rather than continue to face the threat of deportation. I also want to congratulate President Obama for enacting this much needed common sense policy, especially during an election year. This policy addresses a major problem with our broken immigration system. And but as I said, it is a first step. And let me remind you that this policy, which I have a copy of, is only an executive order. And a new administration in January could overrule or overturn this action. So that for us as immigrants, for us as Latinos, we must not think that this is going to solve our problems. And at the end of the day, it is up to us to make sure that this becomes a permanent solution by passing comprehensive immigration reform. Now, therefore, we in SEIU, and I believe that everyone in America, are today calling on the Republican Party and calling on their presidential candidate, Governor Romney, and the House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate to join with President Obama in setting aside partisan posturing and wedge issue politics and work together on passing a common sense reform that will benefit workers, that will benefit business, and will benefit our society. Fixing this broken immigration system is not brain surgery. All it takes is political will. But in case they don't, I believe that we as a community need to redouble our efforts to register every single eligible Latino voter in this country, to make sure that every eligible legal permanent resident applies for U.S. citizenship, and that of the 21 million of us who are registered to vote, that we turn out to vote on November the 6th. If we do, we will send an unmistakable message to both political parties that we will not stand for any more scapegoating of the immigrant community, and that we will not stand on still for politicians who look at us as potential scapegoats for their political ambitions. If we vote on November the 6th, we will reward those candidates who do the right thing, and we will help those who do the wrong thing find a new line of work. America cannot afford to continue waiting for Congress to do its job. The time is now. We look forward to working with Congress in a bipartisan manner to finally fix this expensive, ineffective, divisive, and wasteful immigration system. But I would just say, particularly to the Latino community, that our future is in our hands. We marched on the streets November 6th. Let's march to the polls.